Okay, got some would you rathers here. Would you rather spend 1 year in prison or the rest of your life with your worst ex? I'm fortunate. I don't know that any of my exes are terrible. I would be bored and I wouldn't love it, but I at least wouldn't be shanked. So I'm going to go with my worst ex. What do you go with, Jaybird?
Oh, give me a year in prison, because if I'm with my ex for an entire lifetime, that is prison. And there's part of me that thinks I kind of need to get my ass beat in prison. So
You think you
yeah,
need it?
I just think I think I need it. Give me a year in the clink, cell block E. I'll come out a different man, and I want you to call me Bones.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. I have so many terrible exes.
Yeah.
And just the thought of spending a week with any of them, much less the rest of my life. Like, no. There's a reason I left. There's a reason we're exes. I cannot.
I do a movie style prison sentence where I read up on all the books. I do the
You do the chin-ups, the
yeah.
pull-ups,
I start getting in shape. I come out swole.
push-ups.
Yeah, I come out a different man.
Yeah, okay.
I take that year to really reinvent myself.
Okay, I'll let people on KVJ TV give us their thought on that. I would imagine that most people are probably going to go with the year in prison. Do you think?
Most people will probably go a year in prison because they've had terrible exes. You, Kevin, I mean, I know your ex. She was a doll baby. So, like...
They're all fine. I got lucky when it came to exes for the most part. Nobody was too
Yeah.
crazy, too psycho. Nobody that scares me.
Come over here. Let me tell you some stories.
Yeah, we could live peacefully. Yeah, early voting is all about spending a year in prison.
Three square meals.
Yeah, trick your brain and look at it like a retreat, a year-long self-improvement, meditation, reflection, workout retreat.
Just
Okay.
don't get shanked.
Don't get shanked.
That's what you got to do. Just stick and move, baby.
Keep your head down.
Or align yourself with affection and run that thing. But that's
Okay.
It's a lot of work.
Do you believe you go right into prison and punch the toughest guy right in the face?
that you got to send a message. Go up to the biggest guy.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man?
That's what they always say.
Yeah.
30 minutes in, he gets shanked.
What if he's like going, hey, man, I wasn't going to do anything to you, but now
Now I gotta kill you.
I was going to offer you some of my lunch.
you look really nice. What's up with you, man?
Gee, Bert, I heard you on the radio. Why'd you stab me?
Man, we used to listen to your show here in Cell Block E.
You walked in and stabbed us.
Oh, you really are a jerk.
Yeah, the official tally, 67% are going with a year in prison over a lifetime with the ex. Okay, would you rather always have a popcorn kernel stuck in your teeth or an itch you can't reach?
Oh, man, that's tough. I'm
Both
going to
are
go
rough.
itch. I'm going to go itch because the teeth popcorn kernel, that will drive me insane.
Yeah.
Question, you can never use any kind of wall or prop to scratch that thing. You have to deal with that.
You can, but as soon as you pull away, it's still there. It just doesn't go away.
Good Lord.
So as soon as you pull out the popcorn, it goes right back into your teeth.
No, it's always have a popcorn kernel stuck in your teeth.
I go
Or an itch.
Oh, I go itch. I think I keep the itch.
I think so too. Both are very close with annoyances.
You can at least get somewhat relief with the itch.
Can I put lidocaine on the itch?
Respect the game.
I know.
What if I threw in sunburn and toothache?
Sunburn all day long.
How do you rank them?
So,
What is the worst if you constantly had all those four factors?
when I had my wisdom tooth, that was the worst pain. It was worse than my kidney pain.
Yeah.
The toothache gave me sunburn twice on Saturday and 4 more times on Sunday.
Okay. All right. Yeah, my wife is dealing with a tooth issue, and side of her face is all puffy.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Anything with the face, man, that's so hard to deal with. Earache, toothache, because it's your head.
Did she get to the dentist at all?
No, I don't think so. Not yet. I saw her today. I'm like, are you dipping tobacco? I thought she started off with a chaw. I was like, that's a new move for somebody going off to kindergarten.
If she wants to save some money, I do know somebody. Now, they're not a medical professional, but they can make their own teeth.
No,
Okay.
please go to the dentist, Kim. go get that taken care of because you don't want like an infection to spread.
Right.
If an infection gets in your bloodstream, that is a bad, bad thing. Then you'll have to do IV antibiotics.
That doesn't sound fun to me.
That is not fun. I know somebody who had to do that. He busted somebody breaking into his truck, and so he thought it'd be a good idea to punch the guy in the face.
Okay.
But when he punched the guy in the face, the guy's nasty tooth that was infected
Yeah.
broke his skin in his fist. And my friend had to go on IV antibiotics from that infection from that other guy's tooth that got in his bloodstream. It is nothing to mess around with.
And all I'll say about my case, the person that made their own tooth, the person I'm talking about, they made it almost 4 years ago, and that thing's still going strong.
Really? What did they make it out of?
Let me get back. Let me get back to you
Wood?
on that. No, I think there's a plaster of Paris. or
Resin?
I don't know. I'll text them. I'll get you an answer by the end of the show.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
Is this person in your family?
I don't want to. I've already said too much.
Is this person sexy?
I'm not saying nothing. I know someone who makes their own teeth.
Okay. Well, it's good to have that in your pocket. You know, I think everybody needs a homemade tooth guy, right?
No.
I mean, am I wrong?
Everybody does not need a homemade tooth guy.
4 years strong.
Go to
Yeah.
the dentist.
It's quite an endorsement.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Pay the money. Get a real help with your tooth infection.
I've got a completely fake staff. Half of the people in Hialeah have homemade teeth. Yeah, it's a popular thing there. Absolutely.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.